Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. We have some new pack code about an SBC that could be coming out today, potentially tomorrow on Thursday as well. And I want to talk about this guaranteed Path to Glory SBC from team number 2. Again, boys, this is the last video that we'll be having on the phone, just that you were aware. We'll be back to the normal tomorrow for the episode heading into this weekend, which has some very interesting weekend league requirements that we have to talk about as well, with some French players being required for some extra player picks. So I want to talk about that and how that is moving the market. So a lot to cover today, but the first thing is first, we had some pack code, and this is the stuff right here that we have to talk about. A 10 times 82 plus with Brazil, France, Portugal, or Belgium. So again, they're going with these nation-themed 82 plus, 83 plus, whatever. A lot of nation-themed stuff, right? Which makes sense around the Euros. But an 82 times 10 from those four nationalities, which of course would give you plenty of opportunities at packing one of these PTG items from team number 2. And we also have the one Path to Glory player from the second release. So I was wondering if they were going to do this, and they are. They're releasing a PTG SBC for just the second team. Now, of course, last time we had a guaranteed PTG, it was for the first team, as you guys know. We had a PTG first selection only guaranteed SBC. And now, as it looks right now, they're not doing one for the first and the second team, just for the second team. So Pogba, Firmino, Hazard, Sanchez, Wijnaldum, Chilwell, Felix, of course, Eder Militao. I bought a couple of these tonight, right around 400,000 coins. He's bouncing back very nicely. But there will be a guaranteed SBC for these cards pretty soon. Based off of the first PTG SBC being an 87 rated squad, I would imagine that this second one would be probably a little cheaper. I mean, if you take a look at these card prices right now on the market, I mean, when we had the PTG 1 guaranteed SBC that came out a couple weeks ago, Havertz was still, he's 2 mil now, but Griezmann was 3 million coins. Acuna was like, I think 500K before the huge drop off. Llorente was probably still 900,000 coins. I think Foden was still around 1 million coins last week when we had the big SBC. This was before the preview packs and the whole market crash that happened with that. And they still required an 87 rated squad. So for a PTG Team 2, since the players, yes, they're still very hyped, but they're a lot cheaper because of this market crash, I hope that EA would adjust the price of the SBC accordingly and potentially just drop it like it is an 86 or an 85 rated squad, maybe with a couple teamless seasons. Because also, what we've had again with the content that was released yesterday is a massive rise on the SBC fodder. And you can take a look at this one more time. We looked at this yesterday, and it's just even more of a spike. We have 86 rated cards up in the 21 to 22K range. Big spike on the index there. I mean, if we take a look at cheapest players by rating and scroll out here to some of the 87s, I mean, we're 25,000 coins a piece for those. These could go higher with a guaranteed PTG. Now, again, talking about that pack a little bit more, the Guaranteed Path to Glory SBC for team number 1, it happened just like this. They released the code on the Tuesday night heading into Wednesday, my time, and they didn't release the SBC on Wednesday. They released it on Thursday, but we did end up having that 82 plus times 8 last week. So for me today on Wednesday, in my opinion, we might not get the PTG Player SBC today. That might be on Thursday, just like it was last week, but I would expect that 10 times 82 plus to be today on Wednesday. So I think last week it was like an 84 or an 85 rated squad for the 82 times 8 from those nationalities. I would expect something similar today for 10 times 82. And that pack, again, would have a lot of hype because of the potential PTG cards that you could be getting from it. So, of course, the guaranteed PTG, if it would come out today, I hope it's an 85 or an 86 rated squad with a TOTS/team of the week requirement. Make it a little bit cheaper because a lot of these prices in this team are way cheaper than team 1, of course, with the market crash in the preview packs. But that's kind of my opinion on that. I think that's going to be coming out on Thursday, not necessarily on today on Wednesday. But I wanted to talk about it because just like last week, we saw the code. Now, maybe EA is going to drop it today. I'm not sure. They could do that for sure as well. I mean, that's obviously something that is in their power that they could do. So that could still happen today, but I don't 100% see it happening just yet. So we'll see. I think it might be like last week, but we will see today, of course. Now, yesterday's content that impacted the market, yesterday was kind of a crazy day of content, to be honest. I'm just kind of catching up, of course, being a bit behind. We had these Scotland National Player SBCs with Tierney, Frazier and McGregor, I think it was. Tierney, of course, being the Premier League left back that he is, some interesting links. People really like his card in FIFA, his informs he's had earlier on in this game. People really like this card. I think the SBC is a bit overpriced if you look in total. I think it's like 440,000 coins. But I think if you're just going to do just one of these player SBCs, let me go find the solutions right now and click inside of here because how much is Scotland? Or sorry, not Scotland, Tierney. Tierney is 247,000 coins. So you take a look at that card, you're like, if that card was on the market, you take a look at like Luke Shaw. That card's dropped down a lot. I mean, the only thing is if you're doing Tierney, why are you doing Tierney if you could just get this Chilwell card in PTG Team 2 for how much is Chilwell? Like 80K or something like that? I went past him. Here he is. Chilwell is 80,000 coins right on the dot. So in my opinion, this card is just as good or even better, and it's live over that Tierney option. So unless you're an Arsenal fan, I might be staying away from Tierney. Again, that might be an SBC that EA kind of put out, and then fodder has jumped up considerably, and now this seems overpriced. But, maybe just a couple days ago, this wasn't actually that overpriced because of how low the SBC fodder was. So that's kind of an interesting take on the content today. But I do like the the 3 players per nation, like they've done now with Scotland and Sweden. Big fan of that right there. Now, also we have this 87 plus triple upgrade, which I have not actually done this yet. But it requires an 85 squad with 50 chemistry. It's about 113,000 coins coming in at the moment. I think that's an SBC that I'm going to have to give a shot. I'm going to have to give it a shot, see what I can get from it, and hopefully pack a PTG. So that's going to be my plan from yesterday's content that was released on Tuesday is to get involved with that 87 times 3. Let me know down in the comments what you guys got from this because I'm going to have to get this sorted, I think. It's an 85 rated squad with 50 chemistry. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get this sorted. I'll probably post it on Twitter if I get anything sick. You know the drill. So, that and the Scotland players were our new content yesterday, but also we had some objective content, and this is, I think EA must really just be trying stuff right now. I mean, they're messing with the weekend league rewards again, and now we're messing with requirements for the weekend league. Not necessarily requirements, but another weekend league plus objective, which technically, if you guys remember in the past, means that we might not have a promo coming on Friday when we have weekend league plus objectives that are out in this game. They maybe will be delaying Summer Stars for a week, is what I'm almost feeling with this right now, too. Because as you guys know, when we have that Weekend League Plus objective, usually it means the promo or the Friday coming after that, we actually don't see a promo, which would be very interesting if they dropped a no promo Friday actually during the Euros and during Copa America. I think that'd be a bad move from EA Sports, but we'll see. It's June, so I think they need to keep this game rolling, keep the content rolling. But the interesting thing about these is win 7 matches with 8 French players in your starting squad to earn a player pick, an extra player pick. So these would be team of the season cards that are in your normal rewards. So basically just get another player pick from these. And I don't know if there's any like rating requirements or rating boosts on any of these. It's kind of hard to tell from the web app. The text is kind of cut off. But winning 15, winning 12, and winning 7. So the win requirements are a lot lower than before. I mean, if you remember the other times that we had Weekend League Plus, I think it was like 8 wins, 16 wins, and 23 or 22 or something like that. So maybe it's even 24. But anyways, 7, 12, and 15 is a W because if you're somebody who likes to get gold 3, you get that one more win, and boom, you got 15. Or you got a third final player pick. So probably a lot of gold 2, gold 3 grinding this week. I mean, even if you go to silver 1, you're at least getting 1. You win that 12th game and you get the extra. So it's going to be kind of worth it, I guess, to play this weekend league if you want to do it with the French players. Now, of course, with this being a weekend league requirement that gives out extra rewards, a ton of people are going to do this. And you've already seen French players start to rise on this game. Now, I only had 1 French card on my transfer list. It was this baby Zidane, but he is definitely up and he's definitely rare at the moment. But some big time French cards have already started to rise, and those would be some of your biggest and most overpowered players and just cards you need to have if you're going to rock like a full French team or at least a mostly French team. I mean, you got guys like this Bamba at left mid. This is one of the best left mids that is French in the game. Take a look at this rise from 320,000 coins all the way up to where he is now, almost 400K on Bamba. Another huge rise on Ben Yedder. If I can find his card, Ben Yedder has gone from, I believe it was like 820,000 coins. Yeah, he was down here at 825 and spiked all the way to almost a million where he is right now. And also a huge rise on this Kloss right back card from 60K to 110. 65K last night, all the way up to 110. Just rising crazy, crazy amounts because people are investing because they know people are going to be buying these cards. I'm really curious to see how much demand there is if they go higher up this weekend. After weekend league rewards, that'll be something we have to tackle here in the next day or two. But a lot of people have already started investing in these cards and building up their weekend league squads. Again, you see Mukiele, 237K. That's up big. And Dombele is up a decent amount. I mean, 148 to 177 isn't that crazy. I think Areola had a really crazy rise too. Oh my gosh, 140,000 coins after going from 82K up to 140. So a crazy rise in Areola. So if you guys bought any of that stuff today, you're feeling really good because you're making a lot of coins on that. And honestly, I would probably just keep holding on to that stuff, man, because everybody's going to be doing that. I mean, there's going to be very, very few people that will not go without 8 French cards in their weekend league team this weekend. You're going to see the return of Gold Varane and Gold Mendy 100% in a lot of those squads this weekend because of that ease and just because people are going to try to get those extra wins for player picks. So because of that today, a lot of the market dropped off in the combination of panic selling and with just people that were seeing those requirements and maybe selling some cards because of that. You got guys like Eder Militao right here who is down from 400,000 coins to about, or was at 450 down to 400K flat, and is now back up to 430,000 coins, 440,000 coins at the moment. So that is a big W there. I did buy some Militaos at 400K. That was big. And so you saw some panic and you saw some market rebound. Some of these cards have rebounded back. They've gotten rare and they've bounced back. And there was definitely some coins to be made today in that area if you were around for it, right? The Firmino was down at like 1.2 flat, and now he's back up to 1.4, I believe, as well. And yeah, so that was a big W and that kind of stuff. I mean, these PTG cards are just rare, right? So they're going to fluctuate. We talked about that last night. Um, they just got rare. Again, 1-2 highs here, not 1-2 lows. 1-2 highs for Firmino, back up to 1-4. I love trading with these cards because they're just rare and they like to fluctuate. So I'm kind of all about these new PTGs that are on the market in terms of like trading, fluctuation trading, and stuff like that. It is a tremendous, tremendous W in my opinion. So again, market watching for today on Wednesday. Expect that 82 times 10 pack to be released. Potentially the guaranteed PTG from Team 2. We'll have to see. And we'll be watching out for maybe some more panic selling. And of course, with more games today on Wednesday, big day for Euro games with some of these teams in the group of death playing. And hopefully we'll have some more card upgrades coming soon later on this week. I think Copa America games are going to be played as well. So it's going to be a huge W. And we will see how the market moves with the content that does come out. So that's the video for today, dudes. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Again, we're back tomorrow with the normal videos and the normal setup. You'll see me and everything and all of the normalness. And I know this is the last one. It's weird to do the phone videos, but hey, we try to roll out the content when we can. So if you enjoyed, again, smash the thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you're new. It's been TheFutAccountant. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.